Good morning, everybody. It's Andrew Henderson with another one of my Used to Be videos. And today I want to talk to you about a danger that I feel every day, which is staying personally motivated without being hypercritical and without being complacent, right? There's this balancing point. On the one hand, you feel that, at least I feel, that if I stop and take stock and am thankful for what I've accomplished, that makes me complacent. Then it takes away my willingness and my drive to compete and to succeed in the various things I'm doing. On the other hand, if all I can do is sit and think about what I'm not achieving, what I've not done, and where I'm not arrived at quite yet, then I get discouraged. And that causes you to lose faith, and as far as I'm concerned, faith is the principal vehicle of success. So kind of how do you manage that? What do you do? And for me, I've really sort of embraced this idea of trend lines, right? So I'm not really concerned on a day-to-day basis if I've met a specific goal, challenge. There are micro challenges I do every day. Did I get up on time? Did I go to the gym? Did I, get my emails out at work I was supposed to do? Did I do all the reps of stuff that I was supposed to do? Did I eat properly at my lunch? Things like that. There are tasks and challenges every day that I definitely make achievable. But the results, as I guess what I'm talking about right now, right? The results of those tasks aren't linear. They're very they look a lot more like spaghetti draped on a range top than a straight line. And so it's kind of hard to look at any given point in time and say, man, am I succeeding? Am I failing? And what I do is I look at the trends. So I measure success on a weekly basis. So everything that I'm doing, I have a check-in every week on Tuesday with myself. Right? Nobody else is involved in this meeting, just me. And I look at the three major goals that I'm working on in my life, which are my physical health, my financial health, and my relationships health. And I look at the challenges I faced every day across that last week, that I execute on all those challenges, and I take stock of where I am on that week. And for whatever reason, and I don't understand the metaphysics behind it, but 7 days seems to work for me. I get a pretty good indication over 7 days, how I'm moving on these various things. And what I've learned to do is establish my own sort of metrics and measurements, and then I hold myself accountable to those measurements. And so that's really what I'm focusing on, is migration and movement along those lines of success. And it's really two parts. It's did I address all the challenges I felt every day and succeed in those tasks? Did I do what I was supposed to do? And then over the weekly basis, take stock of my progress and am I moving in the right direction? And I really don't care, about a specific accomplishment. If I'm trying to work right now I'm working on my body fat percentage a lot. And I don't really care if I lost 1% or 1/3% or 0.5%, as long as I moved the needle. As long as I lost something over a week, that's real, right? If I lose it over a day or 2 days, that's not necessarily real, And that's sort of what I do. So it helps me a lot, because then I can be on the glide path for success. I don't get too discouraged. I don't get too fired up. I have enough of context to feel that I'm making a responsible choice, and I'm managing against my goals instead of against what external people might be telling me, which is important. So it works for me, and I'm pretty sure it'll work for you too. Have a great day.